Welcome to Sushi Bites Horror. Yaku Tou and Yaku Tou Noroi no Game are two horror-themed games released exclusively in Japan. They are choose-your-own-adventure games with multiple storylines, each centered around a single character, and supposedly reading them all would reveal the whole story. I cannot read Japanese, so as a whole these two games are a complete waste of my time. While I felt unnerved at certain points, I was never scared by these horror games. They brought me to boredom long before I felt any kind of fear, though the two games do cause incredible unease in me due to their hideous visual style. To some, this kind of thing would probably be hilarious. But to me, it's kind of worrying. Granted, I was never once frightened for my life, and it seemed like I could never make a wrong choice and my character would end up dead. Maybe I was just extremely lucky. The game I spent the most time with was Yaku Tou Noroi no Game, released in 1997, and 1 year later than the first title. Most of my time playing the game was spent commanding wall after wall of Japanese text to disappear, with the occasional seemingly worthless question thrown in to check I'm still awake. While the art direction, music and sound effects were incredibly stirring, and almost brought up a feeling of actual horror, the story seemed to go at a crawl, and I must have worn out that circle button quite a bit on all that text. From what I could gather, a virus or something turned this creepy woman into what a hunter out of Resident Evil would look like if it appeared in Mars Attacks, and eventually the main character, who uses your save name but I assume her name is Misuzu, after all that's on her bedroom door, has to inject the monster with something in order to kill it. I'm sure if you can read Japanese, you're in for a treat. There sure is a lot of text, so you can have some fun reading all that if that is your thing. But I'll stick to the Japanese games I can at least partially understand in the future. Language barrier. Colossal. The text is the whole point of the game, so if you can't do that, you can't do nothing. Availability rating. High. Both games are on the Japanese PSN, and they are currently freebies for PlayStation Plus members. Should you play it? Maybe. If it looks like you can get something out of this, then get a hold of it. But if you're looking at this and you have even the slightest doubt you'd be interested, then I can assure you, you're not interested. This has been Sushi Bites. Thanks for watching.